Alberta, Canada, the NDP/Socialist people there, they're in charge. They have been for a couple of months, and they're doing a great job, aren't they? I mean, wow. Tax increases, 50% minimum wage hike, out of control debt, fueling uncertainty in the economy every which way but loose. And in addition to that, more than 35,000 jobs in the energy sector has been lost. And these are people that walk around in this big cloud over them, and it's an illusion, and they say, I'm going to have an omelet and I'm not going to break an egg. I mean, talking about oil here now, I mean, that's just stupid. These people, they do walk among us. San Francisco, there's a bunch of liberal types there as well. They've gotten rid of every gun shop within the city limits by imposing so many restrictions and laws and things that nobody can even work within that system, and that's what they do. They confuse you. That's the socialist way. Let's create more laws just because why not? We got extra time today. The new firearms restrictions there is aimed at the last gun shop in the liberal city, and they're packing it in. They're quitting. They're saying, we've had enough of this nonsense, the new city regulations. They're aimed at this company. As I said, it's called Hybrid Arms, and they now want to require the shop to take and preserve video of all transactions. So when a guy's in even picking his gun up, a legal guy, they want his picture taken, and they want it sent to all the regulatory people and so on. I mean, it's just totally out of control. I mean, they have 17 cameras now, and they already give things to the police on a weekly basis, and now they're supposed to do it on an hourly basis. I mean, this whole thing is just totally out of control. Or have I said that already? Wow. Vote for the party, don't vote for the person. Wise person told me this recently. I'm talking now about the Canadian election because the platforms are the platforms of a party. So when you vote for somebody because you think he's got nicer hair or a nicer smile or something than the other guy, you got to give it some thought before you do that, because you all need to know that it's about the party. It's the platform of the party. The party has all kinds of other people in it aside from just the leader. Even though ultimately the leader sounds like he's a dictator, there's a platform to go with. So in Canada, do you want a liberal platform, which is basically a socialist one? Do you want the socialist one, which is basically a liberal one in a hurry? Or do you want the conservative one? Don't pick the people, pick the party. That's pretty darn important, I would think. Unemployment is up, investment is down, oil prices have quated, Alberta's running up deficits. I'm back onto them again because they need it. Public employees are saying, hey, that's okay. Province is going broke now. Can I have a raise? Nobody else can. They don't even have jobs. But can I have a raise? Of course you can, because you're a socialist like me. So says the Premier. So they got a raise, 7.25%. What is wrong with that picture? Absolutely nothing, because that's the socialist way. Let's all be equal as long as I have more. That's how you would define them. Also in Alberta, they recently released a list of their sole sourced contracts. Law offices, people that shouldn't get grants. Can you imagine? Anyway, the database contains 1,024 contracts worth approximately $323 million that they've given away in addition to giving everybody raises, and they got 35,000 unemployed people walking around. I was in Calgary recently. There's 15,000 fewer office workers in Calgary now than there were a few months ago. Traffic is sure a lot slower, and on Fridays there's hardly anybody around because a lot of people are now down to 4 work-day week, blah, 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 blah. You know, and you got these people saying all of this stupid stuff. I mean, those commies in Alberta, they got to go. You Albertan people, you got a couple of years to figure it out, maybe get a man on that. Hey, y'all come back tomorrow. We got more for you from the right. See ya.